I actually had a lovely lunch, but I might have not had enough carbs. Gave myself insulin, so for the type 1 awareness. Biscuit and snack incoming. Rich Tina, lychee, Nikki B, Poppy Vale, Sergal. I had a bit of a hypo rushing up to 5, running around and doing all my bits. A hypo when there's too much insulin, not enough carbs. So let me have a snack if you don't mind to rescue myself, guys. Type 1 kind of blows. How's everybody's evening? And thanks again for your time during the shows. Are you ready for some lychee coconut? And there's a few giveaways today. We have got Portman's, we've got a Star Wars coffee mug, and we also have a wonderful Nike visor on the bus home. So let's get a few giveaways going. We can get the giveaway going straight away. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm green on green, but again, I just wanted to make sure I'm a-okay and health. Felt a little bit shaky. Need a snacking carb. So bring in diabetes awareness to everybody. Thank you, guys. This is Cos. This is Boutique. I'm actually in today black RM Williams and a Florsheim shoe. So RM Williams, Florsheim, Cos, and a lovely little twin set. This does have a waffled pattern. We love a waffle pattern. But I'll take another gulp of my lychee and we'll get going. Og Cyril, thank you so much. Og Cyril used to be Cyrgil's name on Poshmark, Og Cyril. So you've come with us all the way through. So thanks very much. Mr. Joshian, we do have the giveaways loaded. I did want to also do the photography, but I didn't get a chance to do full listing, so I will show them. And from the different shows going forward, we'll be able to have a fuller shop with an easy, more relaxed pace show. We're trying to riff off the US and the big pallet pulls and the speed of those guys. They're just like flying through loads of inventory. Oh, and I am rocking as you know, it's close to $40 on my eBay. I'm not allowed to say all those ones, but it's also available coming up in my Whatnot store. And we're going to be able to get the Diamante snake bangle. It is the year the snake, the year the dragon, all those. Oh, and it's full clasp. So I like to demo some pieces and wear some pieces from time to time. I got this in Vinny's Newtown, including the couple of blazers which we did on our, and we used to do our Monday evenings on the other apps and stuff as well, and we'd all get together. So the community is here now, which is brilliant, on Whatnot_Oz, and we have a Reese UK piece, which is great. A couple of blazers. There was a Marks and Sparks, the pink one in the past. This is on a pink hanger today, but size 10. It's a size 10 with the gold lining, and it's just a lovely little piece that I wanted to highlight up front. Because Reese gowns and Reese dresses and evening ball gowns and things tend to go really for a lot. So as I get a quick little scan around, and we'll get going. Thanks, everybody. So I'm going to now also launch one of the giveaways. There's 5 of us here, so let's get a Nike golf visor going. So I want you all to enter. These are brilliant. You get a chance to have some fun fashion pieces. I do have my visors and hats to the side. There's the Portman's one. So the giveaways will be hopefully entered if there's entries, and you can rerun giveaways as well. So that's great. And I'm going to go down now to the tops that I have on my lovely piece. I was trying to do a Google Lens on this one as well, the little pink bird. If anybody knows the exact name on that brand, let me know. I'm still a titch shaky, so again, thanks for all your little patience, guys. Even when we're not 100, we still obviously live to go stream, live at 5, but I had to have a little quick moment today. So again, thanks. And I'm going to type in pink or bird. Should come up. We do have chic pieces in there as well. There's Showpo. I'll call out a few bands. There's Speedos. We're in the S category. The Upside. We have Vintage Pelico. And a couple of like the fun little pieces, including the owl and the Japanese tea sets, because they're smaller, and we'll do a dedicated homeware show, of course. So, EINK. And we'll run this. There you go, everybody, for popping in. Appreciate it. And a $5 start on the kind of like one bird as well, 1 teaspoon kind of style. This is ruched. It's a small, cozy clothing collectibles. Thank you, Chrissy. Lovely little sheer top. It's kind of given rave and festival season, or even Taylor Swift. Of course, the Barbie had its moment, but that's in the rear view. She'll come back, of course. Barbie never goes anywhere. But a full like ruched, almost like what's that American Khloe Kardashian's one? I feel a lot of her tops have that ruching and the dresses and stuff, so that's amazing. And I'm just going to press X on that. Then you're live on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, no Facebook. Today I did press them all. So I'm doing the multicast options as well, which is a brilliant feature on Whatnot, guys. When you start your stream, I'll run that again if you want while I talk. When you start your stream, you can actually multicast to the options which Whatnot gives us, including Facebook, Twitch. Twitch is amazing. And of course, the wonderful YouTube channel if you are running your own little YouTube. Some are saving, some ain't, but you need to turn on the setting to say keep my videos on Twitch, just as a FYI. Tips and tricks, hashtag Whatnot. Oh, there's a sudden death on this as well, so anybody jumps in last second, they get to keep it. No more seconds incrementally added, which is a nice feature too. Sudden death is faster paced, but I like to mix it up. Again, press all the buttons. And I'll now type in. And again, I wanted to kind of highlight from the future shows as well. Daily, you're trying to build up your shop and put pieces in. So didn't get a whole heap of the individual photo put up because I feel it'll be a smoother show, but that's coming too. So I'm learning and I'm getting all the great advice too. So thanks, guys. Chan. And I suppose we could do the ones that are preloaded as well. And that's a nice idea to run down through your shop as it starts to grow. Yes, you'll have rotations, but the same as a brick and mortar store. You know, you're not going to brand new product in every single day. Even the sportswear shops, the faster turnover ones don't. Let me get going on that. Was that a 12? I am Fraud Paris, which is lovely line. And again, I'm bringing some coats today. I've got a good few long line cardies, the lag and look jackets as well. We've got one in the giveaway. Of course, I want you all to enter into the giveaway today, guys. We have Nike visors, Portman's cap, so you can choose possibly. And we also have a Star Wars coffee mug for the collectible. And fun piece, because Star Wars is, I was able to put it in as pop culture. I'm like, yeah, that's totally correct. This is again the kind of Pantone color of the year is nice. The mochas, the chocolates, and the browns are all in. Does it go with my the greens? Show you the chunky cost label on this. Thank you, Cos. It decides to catch up as I show you, but there we go. But it's the bigger one, it's the fancier looking one, the big chunky one. I found a 1980s looking with the buttons Q piece. Is definitely vintage 25 years plus Q. I didn't realize Q had kind of that legacy all the way back. Yeah, come on, that's right, Metal Opa. We were running a couple of gibbies. Thank you so much for jumping in. The pink visor is similar to the New York hats as well, which I do have double New York. Yay, there you go. Funnily enough, I do have your bag. If you're the lucky winner, stay around for more, guys. Metal Opa, you legend in WA. And with your other bag, that'll actually be sent. Hopefully, we can get it in as a wee bundle because I'm getting more posts off today or later to the 24/7 Australia post. Integration with Whatnot is great. Yay! Thank you so much as well. We have Poppyville_unique who did wonderful shows and had all our Whatnot colleagues in from Canada and the States. Perfect timing in the Arvos. And also we have Manon, Sergil, and a few others as moderators. So please now also share this show, guys. We're on till again the good kind of hour shows or until we run through all the stuff. Weekly bundling. Ah, yes, I saw that and I didn't realize maybe there will be the consistent bundling as well for giveaways. That's a good tip. Does it work also for the third tab over, which is the giveaways tab? That's all kind of the techie side of it, and I don't mind because we're learning all the time. I got my light boxes, my ring light, and a couple of motherships. Tap, 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 tap. Tanaban down under. Tap that screen for those yellow hearts. Let's go, chat. Boom, 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 boom. And then, you know, when you migrate to other apps, you're almost like trying to double tap every screen now because Whatnot is just numero uno. It's so good. And now I'm going to fly down the Daisy jeans. Why did I keep all my pants, skirts, leggings, and kind of the bottom wears to the side? Including this waffled skirt. Don't even ask. I think it's so cute. It's a winter scalloped. I said waffled. I meant scalloped. A really little fancy little piece on the color is the coral. What was the brand on that one? Oh, it's a kind of Korean style, bougie looking little brand. So I just thought that was nice. We can run that as well if you want some winter skirts. Before we do that, I want to bring up my asymmetric jeans. These are the Daisy. If anybody also starts to like styles that you see, including the denims that we can get going. If you start bookmarking each and every item that you do like, we'll start to kind of build interest in the types you like as well. So let's start. The wonderful asymmetric, they're new with tag Daisy, guys. As you can see, the button goes down to the, so it's a really fun. Yeah, on the, let me believe it's still in the shop tab on the desktop as well. So per item, if for instance you see sizes that you like, styles that you like, kind of denim cuts or flared and wide legs. If for instance I saw cozy clothing and collectibles, like 10 of the similar style, I'll start to build a little almost curate for your own per person per show. I'm sure it's more kind of what's the word, general, in the sense of you wouldn't know exactly who's bookmarking, but it's still a fantastic way of knowing what's popular. So go into my shop in show and you'll be able to do it there. The Daisy size 10 on those guys. Did they have a retail? That's the one thing they didn't. They had every piece of information on planet Earth minus, but Daisy can be spenny enough as well for the brand new attack. I'm actually scanning for my. It is there. So this is the moment I need to bring to the screen. If Metal Opa is still here, yay, WA in the house. Let us know. Are you Perth? Are you Margaret River? Are you where's the other place? Esperance, Broomtown. Never been over to WA yet, but my bro lived there for years, as does my cousin currently, Danny. He was 11 years New Zealand. Now he's Perth in the mines. Wonderful. We have the pink visor for you, or you have a Portman's beanie. Perfect for the kind of colder, scoochier weather. They're both pre-loved. This is really good condition and it's like dry fit. But I want you, unless you were the lucky winner, did I run that? Let me know if, for instance, it did show up as the pink visor, because that would be the dedicated listing giveaway that you were the lucky winner of. So if you don't mind the Nike visor, I'll actually give a demo because I made it a bit wider. Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, and a few others. Okay, it's golf for women, but people wear them clubbing and jogging and a variety of. Why do I have a little piece of hair or fluff? We're broadcasting. Go away, fluff. Oh, that's amazing. So I'll get going on the next couple as well, guys. We had the Daisy jeans there. Did I have the show po up? Let's see. Well, we can also do new tag again, and I'll get going on that. These are the Ganda. They're the size 8. They're the cream corduroy bell bottoms. And it does say I am delicate, so they're giving you heads up. It's a $60 price tag on these. And we'll run them now. New tag Ganda. But what's really nice about them is they have the absolute funnest flare, proper cream, new tag. As you can see there, these are definitely the 70s inspired wider flare. There's the Ganda. It's like the GAN. Why do I think of that? Oh, I see the Indian Pacific go by me every day or every other day when it's coming back. So the Ganda. Let me know, everybody. We're still here. Tap those yellow hearts. I'm still a bit when I had weaker internet, weak sauce at the beginning. It's leaving me with the fear of a frozen screen. And there's a fully shimmied Ganda size 8. Spare button. and a 60 buck new tag price tag. Again, says if these were a 10 to 12, I'd definitely be even trying them on. Because again, and before I start doing all the different pulls, we'll also just look at my shop to see what's ready to go as well. That's a nice way of doing it. And spin this around. I had an Abercrombie and Fitch hat as well, and that's something. And now that I've got the go ahead to focus in on listing in my shop all day, every day, as in even if there's 500 to 550 to up to 1,000, I did see some US sellers with 800 plus and 900. Often the card and the collectible categories, but with the clothing, if you start to build, people can really go and shopping, and then of course, if it's local to you and it's not. You're kind of doing rotations to your storage units or inventory storage, it's a good way of getting through great pieces and start to build up what people can shop in your shop. Let's keep saying shop. And I had a little fountain pen moment giveaway as well. I might keep that for the next show because we did line up three keys today. There's a really bougie looking fountain pen, and that's something even Melly Boo mentioned that she's a big fan of the stationery, as did Nikki. So guys, I know you'll enjoy all those pieces. But giveaways really are fun. Share it in the Australian Facebook group. Awesome. Thank you so much. Sarah Gill is coming in. So without further ado, we'll go down through a few bits again. Oh, and I did load up, as I mentioned, 3 or 4 of my favorite homewares because they're so nice, and I'm gonna get going on the plate, which we can always highlight and bring to the show. You're cooking and watching. This is the Vietnamese inspired curved bowl. It is a fruit bowl. It's saying wipe clean with a dry cloth. So again, I do love the fashion and of course some vintage shimmer. Look at the coloration on this as well, and I can run that today, guys. Start actually the bowl plate bowl. That needs to be an amalgamation word, a plural. So you'll start to see my kind of personality come through as well with the listings that I choose. Because don't forget, you're a wonderful curator when you're picking pieces that are you're drawn to and you know people will love. I'm holding that now like a proper gent. And as I said, I've got my wonderful wicked sparkly charm one. I'm missing a bit up here, a couple of brooches, but like Chanel, take one thing off just before you go. Did you hear that? That was almost taking me to Thailand. Yeah, there's champagne flutes on this. Now, when it sits on table, it does have a curvature, so it would also suit a couple of oranges, apples, bananas, a little bit of a fruit tray too, because of the nice curvation station on that one. And I give you some gongs. What you got going on the Zen moment? Well, yeah, that's something. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I could do the Eiffel Tower if we just had Vietnamese style kind of bowl. Next up is a Parisian piece. It's the storage bottle, the display bottle, the Eiffel Tower glass bottle is pre-owned, good condition. It has this kind of snowy base or the two-tone, tritone, no duotone, but a kind of green black glass. As you can see, it is green. Where's my light that I can check the consistency of the crystals or the glass? The UV light, is that right for all our collectors? And this is corked, so you could actually add some nice liquor in there per se and celebrate all things French and Bastille Day. Bonsoir, mon ami. En français, Josiane, ça va bien? No, that's Spanish, bien. Hola, ¿qué tal? Muchas gracias, señor. Hola, ¿qué tal? Dos cerveza, por favor. I have actually Greek, Spanish. Hola, yes, te ganas garistos baracalo. Greek, Spanish, Spanglish, I suppose, some French, bit of Russian, Chinese, Mandarin. Lived in China teaching English too, and fluent, of course. We're all fluent in Ireland in Irish Gaelic language. So yeah, lots of languages floating around there, which is really nice. A little bit of Brazilian, Portuguese, should I say? How's everybody Spanglish? Oh, and And I'm also playing around with the branding on my show tile and the poster, which is fun because I even was able to get Jack and Jack piece. Um, their logo. I'm looking up all the good faves, the logos. This Jack and Jack, I wanted to thank Sergil here who draped. Ah, doshi deshimesu. Arigato. I forgot Japanese too. Lei hao mao shishi yar an su. That's like, thank you. And debauche, you're welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need that in China, counting for markets. And they do gambling, card games, and dice games in all the bars. Over in Chongqing is where I live. Chongqing, Chengdu, Central China. Yes, and our main drift syndrome. Thank you so much. Drifting in the fields in the fantastic cars. Um, and for us, Deb, I know we'd be doing a lot of foodie tours, and I'd be making you have lots of eggplant and tofu for the vegans. It's so funny. Small jeans. I did actually, and you wouldn't believe I pulled out a pair of a good few Witchery and Dakuba jeans that were the sixes, the eights. Bardot is another brand, so bear with as we start to load them into the shop. And any jean that does say S, I will highlight for you, of course. So the Jack and Jack, I often see this up along. If anybody knows Paddington in Sydney, it's a fancy historical area with even the first fleet. All the banister and the rails are actually original from way back when, so it's one of the oldest suburbs up off the rocks. It's the second after the rocks, and Jack and Jack now has turned into a really nice kind of nicer, fancy shopping area. There you go. I worked up along there as well at Telstra 000, night shift for fire ambulance police as well. So that was nice up there. Daily, okay, I window shop. I mightn't be 10,000 there to go shopping, and I'm going to see can I run the Jack and Jack, which is often like Carlos and Patty, and she's alongside all Aesop and all the fancy little ones. I'm just name dropping a few there, but I like my districts for the rows of shops. Amy, no, Abercrombie is still there. Yeah, it's listed in the shop. It's a new one. It's the kind of khaki, and just want to make sure I didn't put it with all my accessories and take ages to get it. But I know it's there right handy next to me. Jack and Jack guys again. You know they're often over the triple digits on their pricing. Well, if Jack and Jack is that little bit designer, Australian designer, the costs, of course, again, can be spendy, but a nice little piece on the cost. This is size small, and I'm going to run that now again, the cost piece. And then we'll go back and have a look more in the shop to see what we got. This is the navy blue. It's the quarter sleeve. It does have a cuffed, lovely sleeve. Good quality there, if you can see, guys. And again, on the collar, we don't like heaps of fading or any marks. We like callouts. We like pre-loved. We like sustainable. And again, you're definitely paying a good bit for costs. Their flagship is in St. Martin. I was about to say St. Martin. Yes, St. Martin. How are you going? But Martin Place in Sydney, if you know the big, across from the Bank of Australia on George Street. Boom, the nicest, right by that waterfall. Am I correct? I also bumped into a full Showpo staff promotion down there one day, and I said, "I've seen your boss, the Showpo lady." Yes, can't think of her travel vlog and stuff at the minute as well, but she's the Showpo owner who built it from the ground up. ABC, Australian-born Chinese, I believe, possibly, and a wonderful brand that is. But yeah, I said I see her. Say hello for me. I actually was almost starstruck meeting the owner of Showpo. And this is what you get when you walk along George Street in Sydney. Bumping into celebrities would be nice now too. My parcel's from Canada. Yeah, my Canucks. Hey, Canada, yeah. Canada, far north, yeah. My cousins are in St. John's, Newfoundland. I might have mentioned that the last time. Or in other chat rooms, live shows. Never been to Canada just yet, though. Has anybody been to Canada? Chat amongst yourselves and tell me if you've been over there while I bring up, after all that chat, and Miss Jane from Showpo, Shark Tank. I'm going to give you the Showpo piece. Let's do a tag in the shop. This is that fringe skirt. Is a size 10 on this, I believe. UK 10, Australia 10, United States 6. Jumps back a couple of sizes for the North Americans. And I'm actually going to see, do I have see now? This is the joy of actually having your shop preloaded with a roster of stunning pieces. I can now quickly go into my shop and type SHO, even just the first three letters, and boom, diggity. She's ready to launch like Elon Musk. Is he ready to launch? Well, he also helped 990 million or whatever it was the number Persians get connected to the internet webs again with all that trouble over there. So Showpo guys, is that coming in at 8? Yeah, so they were in the first week of shows. We did really promotional prices of the 3, the 5, the 8 buck prices. So you will start seeing the 5s, the 10s, the 15s, the more rounded out. It's just an easier way of keeping an eye on things and kind of nice base prices for the different styles. I'm seeing my little coven up there. I like that vintage. This is in 19th century building as well. Home, 1886. Showpo. Yes, now I'll leave you quickly read that, guys. Moderators, if you know as well, Deb, if you've used your desktop, because I know our wonderful Poppy Vale Unique likes to be on the iPad, the second mothership, as I like to call it. We got a few motherships, and I'm laptop, so I suppose desktop essentially in essence. Now the thing is, I can't have a whole one of these, so I'll just have one more sub. It was I who rolled up these sleeves and brought a vintage cardi. It's a triple button. Does have a lint necessity there on the edge, which we can get. My main powered one actually went out. I have a battery one at the minute. Lovely cuff, the Aran style knit. If anybody loves the idea. Yes, thank you, Tanavan. Now, Roberta, you better stay still while I hold up HQ. So this is, see, silly Billy. Silly Billy, Roberta. I made the boo boo that I could see happening and turning into my dad. I could see that happening. HQ. Headquarters, eh? So a HQ, kind of, I'd imagine a Chinese kind of boutique brand, but it's just the nicest little cardigan. That kind of grandma core, coastal grandma, matches my costs. Chunky big buttons as well. Would you call them tortoise shell buttons? So without further ado, let's get a couple of winter warmers going. I'm kind of thinking, should I load that one up as well? Yes, there we go. Ah, yes, I do see it. Thank you. I do see a pre-bid, which I'm mighty impressed to try out. So my main focus will be now quickly. Yeah, thank you, guys. I kind of put my accessories to one side and I tend to put them in categories, and that's what I'm doing here with my caps, hats, and thingy. So I will find that in a moment. Hopefully, Chrissy's able to be patient, and we get a couple more going. It's not in the eye line. This is the thing. You're scanning your different sections. Do I have my greenie lined up? Yeah, and I'm starting from the top again. Speaking of top, let's do a top shop one. No top shop loaded. And for these next few, there are tops that were previously shown, but we can do a couple of fun low starts at 5. So bear with me while we fly through a couple. We bring up our favorite hanger. There it is. We do have a chic piece and a few others as well coming at you right now. And the size 20 top was actually the animal print one. It is a basic from Kmart, but it's just a wonderful stretch. That's the only couple. I've literally two pieces from there because of that red dress and this print. I said I'm going to try, even if it is me helping the sustainability of it all. And I even wore that up to an XL to try it on as a gent as well. New seller tab. Thank you guys for helping as well, and everybody chatting, um, giving all the tips. Zed says, "Oh my God, the zipper said Zulu Sierra Sierra, not Yankee Kilo Kilo." YKK in the house. I'm gonna go full screen on that. It actually is ribbed as well, guys. Kind of nice little textured and a ruffle standout sleeve like the Southern experience. And this was the next one that I mentioned. I said Top Shop, and we're getting going on that. I did have my Diamante bag as well, coming up the brown one. That wasn't a sign. That was a wonderful work through here. And there you go, guys. This is the black lace one. I believe I might have shown it in one or two of the shows. It is a. This actually does sit nicely both ways, but it's a fold over, so the kind of nice mock sleeve. It is a sleeveless blouse, a hidden zipper at the back. Topshop, Topshop, England. Of course, I believe Topshop also moved out of Australia. I don't know if it ceased trading altogether. If anybody does know if Topshop is now kaput. It's a size 8 on this top, guys. It is a 8, and it's the black lace with the lovely beige lining. True black and tan sense. And this is so kind of dainty, so nice, but dressy. If you were to wear this with a cigarette style pant and a kitten heel, I always want to go black accessories as well. And I'm also pining for my cousins, my niece, my sisters, the black hoops. Instead of a silver hoop, wear black. Go in on the kind of nice one. Layer it to you. So it's not just a summer day at the races. There's the lace detail. 5 seconds, $5. Absolute. And it's checker to that side. Why did that make me think of the checker? And this piece is something that I'll continue to love and get out to its new home. I'm going to quickly shimmy across to my Urban City up there. If you can see it, yay, on whatnot. Why is my lovely sunflowers and also Van Gogh sunflower as well. So those are those two. Let me do my bag up next. I am a little bit preferring the organization of having everything loaded, but that'll definitely come along. And I'll type in bag. Let's do brown. Okay, it wasn't loaded. No dramas. And the other thing as well, to import from inventory that's inactive or active, it actually only works on in phone, in app, as opposed to desktop. But now, as you're in show, this is a moment where I'm kind of going, this should be on the desktop. But no dramas on that because we had it at 10 anyway, affordable, great prices here for you guys. And I'll get that going. It's the crossbody ruffled, really nice kind of. Again, the Pantone, the different colors. It does even have its silica patch inside. And a shimmer on that. Again, pre-owned, but it's just such a nice little piece. And the no, let me confirm, is that I'm missing one up top? I believe it is. Oh my gosh, let's see. Well, if it is, I'd nearly run it again at 5 for you guys because, of course, I just now clocked it's missing, and I need Deb quick. We Deb to the rescue to give me a little Swarovski, which I'm now also going, oh my God, was that just loose? Can't even remember it been there. But anyway, we can always, yes, please do send me a solo Swarovski because I'm not ready to go into the spotlight and go shopping for crystals. Some days I'm a typical bloke, and other days I'm just a rainbow child. There you go. Both typical. Oh, who's going to come onto the screen? I'll feel like this should be a givey as well. He's out in New Zealand, but I just want to bring some animal spirit energy to have a little zen moment. Are you ready, guys? He's going to come up. He's completely felt, so a material we like. Hey, it's the Giraffalo, and a really nice brand on those. I think it's the family surname cuffs. Um, and he's so nice, and even on the all the pre-loved, so, they go for $40 and stuff. So it's a $30 to $40 plushie, but he's so solid, and he's completely made of felt out of New Zealand, and he's so cool. Did you see him come up? Yay! Oh, and I also put him here the last day. Where did I have him? He was my not logo. What you call those guys? Mascot. Let's see, can he stay? There's Roberta blocking him. We got layers, guys. We got layers. Foregrounds and backgrounds and midgrounds. Oh, you just got the giraffe brooch. Oh, stop. And that's something I think I might have seen. I believe. I don't think anymore. I always believe. I believe I might have seen your clip of said show with the giraffe. And I'm convinced, of course, it jumped out at me. And I'm going, I need that. So, Deb, we'll get you to run that in future too. Um, Let me run that accessory piece again as well. The vintage catch-all. And this here is the Nicole Miller New York makeup hold all bag, or of course storage for your holidays. I'll open it up again. This does have a Nicole Miller, a New York City. And as you can see, the top two are for your more wet wear pieces, the brushes, and then there can be makeup or even storage. And of course, if you were to use it for tech or any other craft pieces, it doesn't have to be makeup or travel. And that's why we like the versatility of the pre-loved pieces. They're pre-owned. They're not going straight to landfill. People do tend to be. They do tend to have that kind of throwaway culture at times, and this is where we step in um, and help patch your mama. Thank you as well for sharing. Please share to Mama Urban because I know that time is perfect about right now. Oh, I see. Suggested shows on the desktop. You do see other shows happening, and there's somebody with just the massive Lulu logo. So sometimes there's this one thing I have been noticing, a brand that people dedicate whole entire shows to, just specifically, and that's the Canadian brand Lululemon. If anybody knows a thing or two about Lulu. Oh, did I wanted to highlight this as well because it was in my shop the first few shows. It's the Mossimo brand. It's a lovely medium crop kind of bikini top. That's another piece which I know they come in expensive enough sets. That Mossimo brand, and it's just a lovely kind of piece that you could wear. Going on your little trips, or if anybody's going on a cruise, or if anybody's going to the pool, take me to the pool. Oh, look who I have to the side as well. Melly's lovely. I told you my accessories are there. I'm going to shine it on the screen. So it's proof in the pudding. As you come in, Melly, I just wanted to say I have all my accessories to the side. Look who I have. And I'm just showing that proof that whatnot works. We all get our pieces sent out. So I was literally just hyping you up, Amal. Thank you so much. And showing you my accessories that come in. So I'll either sometimes possibly on sale, but I know my niece is getting those ones. So delighted for her. Love that for us. Me and my niecey. And because we did have the pre-bid, I can run. I got the accessory, the Abercrombie and Fitch cap. It's a ladies. It's a going to be adjustable. Yeah, how's your voice, sexy? Or how's your sexy voice? Ain't that fun? So the AF, it does have the baby blue, and the camo, nice condition. I did have my tailor scissors for a little bit of the back, the little clips. Oh, that's great, eh? And we can see about running the pre-bid on that. I believe this could be so. I wanted to thank. Oh, there's Mama Urban. We have a pre-bid on the Abercrombie and Fitch, and that means that somebody has gone in as the show is my stuff was in the shop, you were able to put a little bookmark and pre-bid on it. So we're going to run this now for Chrissy. Yes, thank you so much, Mary. Please, yes, Poppy Vale and Mama Urban are the moderators today. The call out on that, and I did note it in the list, and it's just in older, so kind of vintage, I believe, on this ANF. Abercrombie. That's where my Chinese is in Sydney. Abercrombie. Ah, yay. So cozy clothing and collectibles. This is now running for you. You've put in a pre-bid if somebody was else. There's no skull, so you can also you might be outbid today, but I believe it could be yours. And this will be sent in a nice box or wrapped in the bubble wrap for you. And I feel like with my spiky faux hawk, I have a faux hawk, a mohawk, but a faux hawk. It's so fun. Cozy clothing and collectibles all gone through, ready to launch for you now. So congratulations and well done on my first pre-bid. So you're absolutely um just brilliant omen that is now that you put in a pre-bid and I saw it sitting there in the shop, and you've actually really brought just joy to my day because now I know what the pre-bid system works like, and people can see that there's interest in it, and it really does drum up the interest. Yay. Oh, talk about the game, 2 points behind. Come on, the Blues, but you Queenslanders are delighted. We did come back, the most scrappy game I've ever even seen in rugby. At one stage I said that is what you call a game of rugby. Yeah, it was 26-22, but New South Wales came back from 6 points. Now, it was just as scrappy as we played the Gaelic games, the hurling, the one with the stick and 15 players up and down with the counties. It's the same style, right tit for tat, right up until the last second, but Queensland won by 2 points. I'd still say, come on, the Blues, because the next game is going to be in Kudas Arena. Is that right? Western Sydney there, or Homebush area. Um, It's not quite Western Sydney, I suppose, but Olympic because of the penalty. Okay, Melly knows a bit more. I'm not going to pretend again, we wouldn't be as rugby focused because of the hurling and the Gaelic football over there. So most Irish young fellas love the premierships of the soccer in Manchester, Chelsea, Tottenham, and all that. Arsenal as well. And the couple of caps up I did have as well, two more caps. So we can highlight these. They might go together as a $5 each cap. So again, the duo for $10. Abercrombie will be a nicer brand, but these are actually out of New York. They do have a New York City, USA. So made in USA, it feels like too. There's the Hunter one. So this is the kind of hers and his. Our teens, the boy and the girl. That's I suppose more for the dude because the pink. There you go. And we can run those today, guys. Thanks again to Chrissy. Unpin that and we can type in lovely 10 and run that now for the couple of caps because we're in accessory energy and a few of my giveies today. If we've a couple, we've 11 people in, guys. That's amazing. So we'll run the second givey, which will be the Portman's beanie. But before we do that, we'll run the two New York City caps because who doesn't like to go to New York? Right? Anybody been to America? Right now, I wouldn't rush over there with all that's going on, but this one has a satin feel and this one is the cloth. Yeah, I noticed you mentioned. I didn't realize you had full 6 months over there, Deb, up and down the country, and you landed in New Mexico. I was two over California for 1.5 years. Did film school in Hollywood. Yes, you heard right. I lived in Hollywood for a year and a half. New York City too. I was in the 2010s. Yeah, so that's a while back too. Interior on the caps, guys. So they're pre-owned, but really nice. They even have the like kind of lids. You know them lids, the flat ones that all the sports and the rappers wear. So there you go. We now have a successful pre-bid and an experience on that, and that's where we're delighted. So let me go ahead and get up that second giveaway now, guys. How about that? Any collectibles in as well because I'm going to show the second one too. Look. You ready? I feel like this needs its moment on the screen as well. Samabi, Laura Gob, thank you so much, Paulie96. Great years coming in. So Jedi Academy mug. Jedi Academy, it's a Star Wars. Look at the shimmer black on black. And it's a full coffee mug. Can you believe somebody purchased and the handle, guys, is a lightsaber. See in the interior? Let me see. Can I spin that out a little? No, I won't right now because it sits neatly like an Easter egg. Somebody purchased this in Canada. Canada Post went they went on strike, so it was a whole thing. $15 plus shipped to Canada, and it's just a dude's mug, a big old one. So that's nice. There's the back. It shows the mug. So the lightsaber is a brilliant. Now I can run that as Givey number three. Three with a H, because up first on the Givey is the Portman's beanie. I did list it at $10 previous, but I just thought it'd be nice to bring some nice winter accessories, Portman's and all Australian. Yay! I've been recently trying to get back into the different Star Wars eras, and I do look forward to any new movie that comes out for just the graphics of it all. Yeah, see, our card collectibles, Star Wars does fall in under the kind of memorabilia collectible, and that's something I'd be more into the movie side of it, and Lucasfilms, 1970s, all that kind of stuff. So let me type in, oh no, not type, go across to giveaway tab and run. It's the Portman's beanie and it's starting now. 5 minutes on the Givey, show notes here, loaded shop, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. My Facebook symbol is not gone in, so that must mean we're having Facebook glitches. This is kind of mohair Angora style. Ah, yay, Cash Collectibles. How you been? We were just saying about collectibles and people doing the memorabilia. This is the second giveaway coming up in a bit, but right now we're running the Portman's giveaway. So everybody jump in. There's 6 already. Thanks so much. Of course, if you're new here, you'll have to follow. But I think that's a nice feature because we might not have UK, Germany, Canada, and USA turned on for international giveaways. That comes with success and loads of orders. Big following. But right now it's Australia only, pre-loved, so it can do it its own little wash. If you want to keep it with your accessories, put it in a pillowcase to make sure there's no issues there. Now, before the lucky winner is picked for the giveaway number 2, first up we had Nike Dry Fit, which is amazing. Metal Opa is a good lucky winner here for the Nike as new Nike Dry Fit. And I really want, Nikki, you better get in on this one. Because I know Amal often says, oh my God, how many are in the Givey? Let's go. This was in the bottom of one of my bags recently as well. Exercise, guys. Wait till you see this. It's so fun. I'm going to match it with the green that I'm wearing. And I'm going to bring a quick exercise moment to you, to the screen, to give you evening life. Are you ready? Really good stretch. At the start of the show, I actually had a bit of a hypo. I was getting rushing around like a madman. And I was like, oh my God, I might have given myself too much insulin. And that's why I feel better now. I'm even doing core exercise and calisthenics for you guys on the screen. But I will finish off my Bicky too. The reason why I bring you this today is it is H&M, but it's their fancier line. I know COS, of course, is their top tier line. Let me just make sure that stand is okay. But the reason why is because it's cashmere blend, everybody. Yay. The Givey is 2.5 minutes left. This particular one, it's the next Givey. Oh my God, you're amazing, guys. This cashmere blend on H&M. It's size small, oversized women's with a slouchy kind of crop. Really nice piece on the collar. And because it's H&M now and it's a winter wear piece, why? Oh, that's in Givey. Let's go. Auction tab. You're getting great prices, as mentioned. Who wants a cashmere blended hoodie for $5? Let's go down to 5. And done. So that's now running the cashmere blend oversized, so it'll fit up to a size. I'm going to say, yeah, 14, even large on a man. I'd even get into this myself as XL. It's just that kind of wide, as you can see. But it is small, super slouchy, fun, cashmere blend, size small for the wonderful hooded winter drawstring H&M kind of crop nicely. I always like to do that. Don't ask. Shark bite. That's what that is. Incredible price for cashmere. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you can't wear the cashmere. Tell me, is that just a little bit of a itchy thing? Our lovely, wonderful vintage shirt blouse up next by the Pelico. This is, I believe, preloaded. So that's why it's easier to have a good few in your shop. I'm going to continue to grow that concept and also push that for all you guys as well, all our wonderful sellers too. Actually, let's now make it our main focus. Just get it all up into the shop so people can browse, peruse, and pre-bid. And that's what's bringing brilliant energy to your shows too. This is a size 12. It's a kind of size down moment. Again, if you know vintage 12, it can be 10 to 12. So just be aware of that, guys. Um, and it'd be handy if it's running. We got 20 seconds. Let's do 15 on the top. Oh my god, yes, we're racing the givey. Go, go, go. 15 seconds. 19 seconds. Portmans, Pelicos, Peas, P P P P. Yay, David, you're catching the giveaway and we're racing. This is last second if anybody wants vintage Pelico. And we got 3, 2, 1. Giveaway! Who do we got? Look who the lucky winner of the Portman's beanie is. Malibus. Please screen grab, screen grab. I wanted with the fireworks, but I probably said it too late. Ah, the confetti, should I say, not fireworks? We should have fireworks. A few options. That confetti just feels too cartoony. Perfect with a tan. Oh, a nice jack. I'll give that an extra little intro and make sure to give it your own too. Portman's such a lovely piece and so nice and kind of rich and bougie up top. The Angora style. And I'd be remiss if I didn't show the last. Yay, our wonderful boss and lead there, Alex, is in. So that's amazing. Thanks so much, guys. This is the Star Wars Givey and it's number 3 because I wanted to focus in on the fashion two pieces first. And we do have so many collectibles in the Whatnot verticals. Let's get going on a Star Wars Givey as well. But I'll highlight a couple more before because we now have 12 people in this stunning show. So thanks, everybody. Just to highlight a couple more accessories. This was the one where I'm like getting Deb to send me a Swarovski up the top, which is now kind of not bummed me, but I'm like, oh my god. But people do lose diamonds all the time. Pelico. That was fun. That was the true essence of racing down the Givey clock. Yay! So check show notes and saying hello everybody in my notes. I wish I had buffed it more show, but yeah, see there you go. And I'm gonna quickly scooch down along. Now, and I suppose for the before the givey goes, we can do our $5 and $10 starts because we've kind of gone through a good bit on the rack, good few from the shop. We've run a few of the. I'm like speaking of brooches. See, I bore a sparkly bangle today. I need my brooch. Ah, and that's so nice. I'm going to show you as well, guys, because I actually had the giveaway tab open. The two previous ones have now, auto depopulated. And we're left with the Star Wars mug. Ain't that brilliant on a third device? So I'm just kind of delighted to see that all the connections, the interwebs, they're all working. And that deserves a clap. And a big thank you to Whatnot as well. And a big thank you for all our moderators as well. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We did have a Mango, we had a Madewell, we had Daisy, and a new tag Finder Cirrus top, the brand Finder, the label. We had that pink, like 1 teaspoon top. My retro sculpture now. Why after clothes do I have a retro sculpture? But he's the Octo one. We can come back to that. The Japanese Saki set. I will run this today for 20 because it's right here and we like to have them ready to go. The aqua green. I want to just make sure I've milled through and populated all my preloaded shop ones. This is a set of 4. I'm going to show just highlight 2 to show. And it's given Arizona tea, you know the brand, guys. And I believe that's I'm gonna run again because it was only the 15 or the 15 seconds. Yeah, see, it was gone quick. I see, and that's another thing on the laptop. A 20-second and 30-second tab is not actually actionable because it's right on the cusp, and you have to use a scrub feature. Oh Lord above, and go. I'm just calling out some workarounds and I suppose updates we might see all the way along the way. And I just feel because of the double grip and the lip, the double grip and lip, that it's a Saki moment. Arigato, doshi deshimashita, sayonara, konnichiwa. So, vegan sushi. Coloration again. I like that phrase. My coloration stations. Why is that highlighted? The Ganda. Look at the color on these two because they almost match. This is a Zara skirt. The Ganda. Where is our gal? Ain't that something? Um, I wanted to now run that, and I'm going to now start the said bids. Is that chic piece available? Did I pre-hang my chic piece? I did have that other chic piece, of course, as well, guys. If anybody likes the look of this chic one, because we can work with what we got here on screen. We're getting going on great bargain prices on chic now. So that's running for $5. This is size medium. It's the kind of cross racerback. Somebody else called that something earlier in a US show. I was like, okay. See, you're finding out terms all the time for different Englishes, I suppose, as well. This is fully smocked, guys. So nice bit of stretch. Chic size medium. Budgie flecked yellow. Um, Speaking of yellow, I had a homemade vintage skirt piece and with the raw edge as well. I was like, oh my god, I just don't want to get rid of it. It felt 1960s. Deb, you might know by the quality and also just the age on this that it was homemade possibly in the day. And a little bit of a pleat skirt. So things like that, I'm also often thinking maybe I don't need to just chuck straight away. We could if bring a pile up to a local seamstress potentially and do bits ourselves as well. Now I'm going to bring a trench to the show next. This trench is a Crossroads, and the Crossroads, the brand, is size 14. Did I give that a? I often do my collar if I do see any makeup marks. It's a tip I learned from Mama Urban as well. You can use your dish soap as well as rubbing alcohol and bits and pieces like that. So don't be shy on rehabbing your pieces too, guys. This Crossroads is a lovely beige trench, but a smaller trench. It's going to be neat. If you can see, the lining does have a satin style biscuit. In this, yeah, in black, of course, a darker coloration. Yes, no dramas. Thank you so much, Nikki, for the suggestions. Oh, and you won't mind. I do have a. You're a review girl, I know, but we have a preview, which would be, of course, more entry level. The preview one, but it's a 14 trench and also a witchery 14 trench. But right now, this is the Crossroads size 14, and with the black patch there. Oh, and as you can see, look at the button layout at the back. It's given Burberry. It's given Celine. She's given. Given no G. Giving. Can't say the second G my whole no, it's lingo. Irish English. But it is given, and that's what we like about it. Do I feel like I need to open the buttons? But you can kind of see the interior lining. This does the little straps on the cuffs. All with said button too. Possibly missing his belt, but because of the feature on the back here, it's just so nice that will fit a 12 to 14 superbly. Well, if this was a size 10, that would fit up to a 12 as well with that lining, the Reese blazer. This one is going to also have this similar lining. Look at the quality of the linings, guys. And sometimes that's what gets me. The cross cultural reference from male tailoring to, the female cuts. And nowadays, the runways, every gender and every body and every person and every human wears all the clothes. But at the same time, just that the traditional and historical tailoring, when it translates to this finest of female attire, I just think that's one of the nicest structure pieces. And that's why I like to always show the cuffs, the linings, the button details, and just go in on detail. Oh, I did have the Princess Highway. I mentioned a couple of trenches. This is a size 14. Nikki, this is kind of like exactly what you're asking for. But it is going to be a bit of a swimmer on you. And it's Princess Highway size 14. As you can see, there's the 14. It has a waffled kind of texture again. I'm saying waffle too much. No, I want waffle fries. Where's my waffle fry from my air fryer? Specifically the waffle ones, not curly, not skinny. Now I'm talking food again. Oh my gosh. But again, for $10 on a Princess Highway, guys, size 14 winter jacket. I want to get you all these pieces out. This is a bit heavier, so you might pay shipping. It does have a nice little feature at the back. And again, the satin lining style. Did it have a sleeved cuff with, of course, the button too? I like to also see, speaking of detail, see, you're always checking the linings there too as well. Like a hawk, the best eyesight on the planet. Are some of the strongest, eh? Look at the black with the orange. And sometimes I feel Princess Highway does kind of give a little bit Halloween all year round with the color and the text. I like that. Jack Valentine again. We're calling spooky season. This is a Zara basic, guys. The only thing, it's going to be the most fun oversized piece. It's again the third leg sticking out. Oh my gosh! I'm giving out to myself there. It's a Zara basic size medium, but it's just a really oversized, wonderful cream winter trench. Single button, which is way on trend. Is that a wooden kind of style? It's tortoise shell meets the kind of wooden rusticy look, but it's the alabaster, the beige, the cream. It does have again the tailored lining just to there, so again, it's that nice kind of feature. And we're running this Zara jacket, size medium, fit up to a 14 again because of the bigger oversizedness of it all. Possibly not 16 just on the shoulder, so 12 to 14, but it is a Zara medium. So pre-loved Zara, guys, for $10. Yeah, the trench fabric. Yeah, that's correct. So that kind of half trench, I'll definitely have my eyes peeled for a black version because that little crossroads was exactly the nicest. Um, it just makes me want to go to Market Street and Pitt Street and all the fancy shops there in Sydney. I kind of want a gentleman's version. The boucle style, the Zara, they do, of course. Speaking of the boucle, maybe I can possibly bring the cropped boucle up next. Thank you for using that word, Nikki, because again, that's the tailoring that they had in the 60s. The Chanel and Dior and Hermes-ness of it all, the YSL-ness of it all. Think late 60s. I know my Mama Urban and people like Debbie were kind of just coming into it and flourished in the 70s, but the late 60s was peak boucle. And now it's actually come full back around. So we can run this brand new Atag Lioness jacket. It is in Australia, size 12 large. So 12L. I'll show you the black on black shimmer, which I always like to get a label shine. Lioness. Roar, Katie, roar. Oh, and I do have Mr. Skull here. But again, see now, if I added this, is like Chanel says, take one thing off. And he could go here today for me. I should have put him on. Thank you so much for all my pieces, and I'll be getting more, don't you know? Because I do like to shine with my animals. Yes. This can you remember our lovely friend who sold all the Louis Vuitton and Chanel pieces? Sydney girl. She still follows me on the IG. So I'm gonna be doing those $10 wraps. Thanks, guys. And it kind of has a shorter kind of cut there. A plain steel, like a steel drum in the Caribbean style kind of buttons, spaceshipy. That's so fun. You know that the thing they play on the big discs. Love that sound. And we have SPS chill on the background. Nice, Balearic style. Yeah, it's going to be so you and that dress here cut. It will be oversized, but because it's 12, if you do find that you want to have a looser kind of fit, let me know. We can put this back there. That was so stylish. I feel guilty almost jumping back to size 12 next on the Adidas. Hang on, oh my god, where's all my nicer references to the fashion? But of course, I do like a retro kind of Adidas piece too. And we will run that because it is women's. It's my only a dedicated size 12. You don't see it much on Adidas because they tend to just put it at the small, medium, large, and international. So it's just so nice to see that. And I'll run this now, guys. This is a winter Adidas jumper, women's black on blue. Good quality there again on the tabs. There again why are they in the United States? Oh, don't give a US size, but it's UK 12 anyway. So size 12 Adidas. There's the double Adidas. Did it have and it had a nice hit on the, are they pockets too? Yes, they are. I didn't realize that. That's actually a sweater with pockets. That's something you don't see because it's such a hoodie moment. Look at that. That's actually pockets. Now I'm jealous that the girls get pockets in their Adidas sweats, the pullovers. But it'll allow you to stand there all cute. And 1990s streetwear style. See? You'll just be able to have your little moment. I'm eyeing up my soy milk over there as well. I'm going, I think I need a second latte. Cinnamon, extra hot. Sugar. Wintry a little bit today. Wintry. Like we gets over there. Oh, it's cold enough here now. I'm down under winter. So there you go. I'm bringing this long line piece, feather and noise, small, medium, with the gold again. And this piece is running out. It's a wonderful, all marled. It looks like a little fleck running through the beige, the cream, the olive, the black, back into a sand, kind of nice. Gold stitch across the board. I go, oh, bah. That can't happen one more time. Give me a tiny sec, guys, as I shimmy. Oh my God, Westfield, East Gardens. Okay, Sydney. Westfields, different Westfields pops up. So that's proof in the pudding that we can have a look around all the malls to see what's styling, hashtag trending, hashtag color blocks, and see what all the Aussie greats are doing in the shops. And is this a kind of open front waterfall style hem? No button, so it is going to be a wonderful piece. When I do a demo, we can go off with the costs for a tiny second. This can run as well, guys, because I just put it on for the 515 today. If anybody likes the chunky button costs. Where's my, oh, it's green on green. I thought there'd be a black button there. If anybody likes that, let me know. But because I'm your generic model now, I can show you this. Even on a gent, it works. Again, just roll up the sleeves for that shorter kind of cut. And the color block of it all is just so nice. With a flat neck and a wool experience. Oh, Roberta, see, I'm going to even try on my cost medium women's in just to show because again, I'm 10 kilos lighter. I'm happy about that. Small, medium on this, so it's going to be the oversized because you just saw it on a gentleman size large. Hey, Roberta. Roberta got fired. Oh my God, you make me guilty now, poor Mister. See, there it is with a proper fit with a chest. That is hilarious. And there's the long line of it. The long line of it. The long line look of it all. That's like a lagging look. The long line, the slouchy cop, the slobbed cotton. Can I say that correct? Slobbed cotton. I just said slobbed cotton, like Perry cotton. And there is a little bit of a bite, so my class is going straight back on. Actually, I'm like a green dream here today, aren't I? Where's Kira? Our wonderful. And it's Kira, by the way. You're all calling her Kiara. The Irish name is Kira, guys. Which is too funny. I'm like, every time it's not Kiara. Kira. Cos. No, I can't find it. I thought it'd be 100% wool jump out at me. No, Ciara is Kira. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Kira's Melbourne Closet. The Cali brand Tiger top as well was another piece that I recently highlighted. Again, it's going to go up into my shop, so I need to have a 48 hour downtime to really just look at everything. And but I'll regroup because I told you we can do shows in advance up to 10 days. If you're doing daily cycles, it can be up to 9 to 10 days. I like number nine, the magic. And then for your next batch, you can do new posters and start to curate and build. So it's just such a wonderful time to be alive. So 16 on this, guys. So a lovely piece. I might have showed Mama Urban this one too. I had a wonderful pieces. Where did we? A couple of 16s to 18s, and she's like, get them up because they were really nice and some new a tag. And that's correct. She does indeed. Size 16 on the tiger top, and it's kind of you'd be often thinking, um, what's the story with the crop there? But it's just perfect for the kind of summer girlies, the Bally girlies, the beats of Miami, and destination girlies. And if you were on the more mature side, it'd be a perfect top to layer with a black, again, mid trench pieces like that. If you're feeling extra confident and comfortable in your own skin. It's so funny. So I'm going to confirm now. We do have 10 in, guys. It's kind of coming up on the 40. Let me confirm. Yeah, 15 plus. I liked it again. If I made the boo boo of adding on an extra 5 minutes, thanks for your patience. And of course, how do I describe it? I like to start on that point. And now we're going doing the giveaway. This is the Star Wars moment to kind of round out the giveaways today. You will be seeing mostly fashion pieces in my fashion shows, but I'd be remiss. We'd be remiss, guys, if we didn't put up some collectible pieces because we've had Pokemon and all them Demon Slayers. Like I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert in all of that, but I'm also very knowledgeable and learn fast. Oh, I can don't have to press that 'cause it'll shake. See, I just ready to go again like grandpa. No. Take a breather. Take a step back and load your givey to get going. And are you ready? No, let me highlight the coffee mugness of it all. I'm actually feel like I should get a coffee, but I'm gonna get one, a lovely latte to let you go in a few. And here is the Star Wars Gibby. So we'll do a couple more auctions and race down the Gibby clock, guys. Can't believe you've all been here with me for this time. Hey, Zorbs, what's happening? Star Wars Gibby is running now, and if you are Australia, jump in, guys. Give me the follow, give me the bookmarks, give me the double taps on the screen, give me the share show, and that's one way we can all really start to build our whatnot shows. Who's going to be the lucky coffee cup mug winner? There's this shimmer on the Star Wars black on black. The box has had a journey, but to be honest, it's the mug. Its integrity is fantastic, and as I mentioned, I actually sold it to Canada, and so during the Canadian lockdown, the postal no, in 2025, the postal strike, should I say, it was grounded. There was nothing going in and out of Canada. And while that particular Gibby runs, I might show you the stationery giveaway. Melly, you love this one, but it's going to be in tomorrow's show. You ready? This is the Irish racing green, all the greens today. Look, see, we're definitely emerald today. So this one is the green and gold. Are you ready? It's a stationery to go. Your cat ones are on the way too as well. Um, and I just did it again off screen. I want to show you on screen coming out. I feel like Carrie Bradshaw. I'm big here right now. Are you ready? But it's not jewelry. What do you think it is, guys? It's a expensive, fancy, of course, stationery pen. Yes. And it is by the brand Contiki. Is that right? It looks like Contiki, but it's Conklin. I do follow Laurie Tata, the Boston lovely mama over there. And it's a wonderful pen by the Contic. And it's actually twist, so it's a fountain pen. I'm not a fountain pen. A fountain pen will be the tab, isn't that right? The dabbing. So let's just even go wonderful. So there you go, guys. A lovely little black ink pen. Possibly can have refills because of the nature of it all. And that will be in. Oh, hey, there's amazing. If you do like the idea of it, yeah, we can run that now for you. Um, I feel like I'm going to just bring the bargain, but I also wanted to keep it as the giveaway. So no, I'm going to stick to my guns. In my heart of hearts, I know this needs to be not paid for. It wouldn't be fair to get you to purchase, but I do want you to enter in to the giveaway tomorrow. We've 2 minutes left, and that's fair. We're going to get going on that Star Wars. I feel in my heart of hearts you're going to get that going. I will do further research because if these particular pens are $400, we'll be looking on the Bay, for instance. Oh, I wanted to see which one will we run down with. Oh, this lovely seesaw size 10. This is 100% linen. It's new with tag. It has $149 price tag, guys. It is seesaw. I know our Europeans would know that brand as well. Seems to be common in England, Ireland. Seesaw. And it's that kind of in between purple. And I'll run that now. Because again, we're chasing the givey. We don't want to be chasing battery. I want my own battery fully charged, ready to go. And Seesaw, let me know if you do. Have you ever heard of that brand, guys? Let me know. Yay, thank you so much coming in, Ems. 21 million thousand. And Seesaw is really nice little piece. This is an open front waterfall kind of style shirt. And we got 1 minute left on the Star Wars givey, guys. Disney Star Wars. The Jedi Academy mug. So again, for us lads, the blokes, the dudes, the Jedi Academy. I'll have my morning coffee with Jedi with a side of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now I believe I'm going to watch a Star Wars show later. I know I like this one in 2017 to 2019 with Finn and the newer ones. Amazing. Did that have I got already run, did I? No. Because we got 30 seconds left. I'm going to do 15 on this again. Oh my gosh, this is the chase again. The chase is real. Okay, yeah, no, I know our gals don't love the historically Star Wars and Star Trek, and I do err on the side of more astronomy shows and planetary shows, David Attenborough shows. So guys, if anybody does like this blue purple, the purple, let's get the last givey going. Oh my gosh. We got 5 seconds. It's so visual as well for me, yeah. And here we go, here we go, here we go, we go. Yay! Ah, well done, Zorbs. 33R5. Is that like little breakdown. So this will be sent out to you. Congratulations. It's a big, nice, chunky coffee mug with the lightsaber handle in back. It's just neatly. So I'll get that in a box and get that out to you. And please, all guys, as I mentioned, when you do see my shop loaded, the giveaways in, you'll be able to come to the next shows. And I believe that can be it for now. We do have the Hour Plus show. Again, on my tardiness, I wanted to say oh no, unlucky. I feel like you should. If I do come across any more big Star Wars mugs, I'll actually get that up to you as a gift, guys, free of charge. So congratulations again to all our and Chrissy too with the lovely Abercrombie. Oh my God, Abercrombie. It's like a family surname that, but it's also a street here in Sydney and a pub. It used to be the Abercrombie. Guys, absolutely amazing. You're legends. Appreciate it. Hi, yeah, come here. We did recently have the giveaways like a mermaid, motel mermaid little framed canvas from Typo. You know the mall brand style ones. And today we did have again teen available. Our lucky winners got some beanies, some pinky and Nike visors for the kind of younger crowd. Um, and hopefully you'll be able to continue to join in and get lovely winning bits during the giveaways. We're just going to go naturally with the flow, guys. So we'll do a little raid now. There's 9 of us. Oh my God. And we're going to jump across to a stunning show. I know somebody will appreciate our raid. Instead of just end show, it's nice to actually bring us all as one little group into the next raid. Rose Closets is in the US. We got Chloe Show and a little of this and a little of that. I feel like we need to build good relationship with that lovely person over there. She does bag. I don't fully understand her shows because they're all pre-packed in bags. But we're going into a little of this and a little of that. No, it's gone a different one. Game night. It is. Yeah, that's us. And we're now going to raid. Thanks, everybody. Everybody's dropping the hearts. Tanaban, Melibu, Nikki. And thanks to our moderators, Sergil. Mama Urban, of course, Poppy Vale. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next show, live at 5. Again, if there is ever an issue, I'll let you know. Raid now.